Yo guys and girls, welcome back to a new episode of Happy Chef TV. Today we're gonna make some Mussels Gratin, old school with some herb butter and some cheese. Easy dish, nice dish with some beautiful mussels. So thank you for watching already and let's go baby. Let me run through the ingredients a little bit. We got 1 kilo of fresh mussels, that's enough for an appetizer as Mussels Gratin. Next to the 1 kilo mussels, we got a little bit of fresh grounded pepper, some celery leaves or parsley, that's possible too. Some chives, fresh. We got 125 grams of butter and about 150 or 100 grams of grated cheese. You can take medium, you can take old or young cheese. I prefer myself a little bit of old because it's a little bit more salty. We got some onion, we got a little bit of garlic. I love to sprinkle some thyme through there. So let's make the herb butter and cut open some mussels, baby. Okay, we're gonna put now the butter in the pan and then we're gonna cut our onion and our garlic and mix it all together. But first we're melting some butter in the pan. Okay, we're gonna start cutting the onion first. Of course, first we need to de-skin it. So we're gonna get the skin off of there. We're gonna cut down the top, a little piece off of there. We're gonna top the bottom off too. Then we're gonna peel it a little bit. If you have problems with cutting onions and you need to cry all the time, you can always put your onion 10 minutes in the freezer, because if you put your onion 10 minutes in the freezer, they are less strong and you cry less easy. Otherwise, you can always take a diver glasses, then you're sure you don't cry, but yo, people think it's a little bit crazy. But I say, if you don't want to cry, just use the diver glasses, you know? Okay. I'm gonna chop it from above. I don't cut it in two halves. I got this taught by my old school chef. So we're gonna cut it from the top in, almost till the bottom. Nice slices over here. Then we're twisting it and we're gonna cut the other way totally. So we're gonna cut this way as well. Easy peasy. Then we can cut it in the half and make sure we're gonna cut a nice fine onion. So this is gonna be the finishing result of the onion. Use a sharp knife, that's VIP too if you don't want to cry. So this is how we cut an onion over here, guys and girls. Okay, here we got 3 nice garlic cloves. We're gonna peel them, crush them, and then we're gonna chop them fine to use them for that beautiful herb butter. You give a slam with the knife and then just chop off the butt, and then you can peel it. You can use a press as well for your garlic cloves, of course, but I most of the time just crush them and cut them fine because I just like cutting. I think cutting is satisfying when I'm cooking my food, so yeah, no worries. Okay, let's gut our garlic, guys and girls. Let's get it in. I just chop it fine, not like an onion. I just chop some slices, then I put it on there and I chop it some more and I chop it some more. Easy cutting board scraper. Put it with the onions. Let's go. Okay, now we're gonna cut some herbs, guys and girls. We got the beautiful herbs over here. Just gonna put it off there a little bit. Gonna put it on the cutting board. You can wash this, but I already washed it this morning, so nothing wrong with that. So we got a little bit of the parsley, we got a little bit of the beautiful chives. We're gonna put it all together and then chop it like it's hot, baby. Some nice fresh cutted herbs, guys and girls. You're gonna put it nice through that herb butter. If you cut it here for the first one, you can always put your knife through there another few times if you like. That's totally no problem. Totally understand that you can't always cut them fine enough at one try. Can always use a cutting machine as well, of course, but most of the time you break the cells a little bit more. And I just love to cut it just like I said, you know? Cut it, yeah! Then when your butter is melting, you can add your cutted herbs and then mix it nice. Add a sprinkle of thyme and some pepper, and then you get a beautiful herb butter. Now we're gonna add our cutting mixture from the onion, garlic and herbs with the butter, and we're gonna boil it shortly. So this is not the normal butter you put on your bread to eat, but this is really special butter, herb butter for your Mussels Gratin, to put it on there to give them a nice buttery gratin flavor. We're gonna add some extra thyme as well to level up the flavor a little bit. I love myself some thyme, so let's get it in there while the butter is simmering shortly. Don't simmering too long. Flavors will pour in there anyway. And if the thyme is in there, we're gonna top a little bit of pepper in there too to give it some spicy. If you really want to have it spicy, you can always take a chili, of course, but I love to use a little bit of pepper myself to still taste the mussels, of course. So when that butter is pouring some flavor, you can set the fire off, let it chill out, let it pour even some more flavor. And when the butter is getting its flavors, we're gonna cut open ourselves some mussels. So come on over and watch me cut open some mussels, baby. Always smell your mussels, that's VIP in my opinion. Most of the time they're okay, but if you got a smelly mussel, please get them out of there because you can get pretty sick from a bad mussel. Make sure that they're okay. This is a pretty one too, by the way. Take a look at the nice white color and the strong structure of this mussel. Damn! Ooh. Now we're gonna use the plates to put the mussels on, of course. You can use a heat-resistant plate or just an iron plate because I'm gonna put them under the grill. Make sure you don't take a plate that can melt or that can explode, burst apart because of the heat, you know? So be safe, take a heat-resistant plate or an iron plate or an oven tray, of course. So now we're gonna put them in the plates. Get the butter over there. The oven is getting on temperature. And I got a gas oven. If you got an electric oven, you can always put it on 200 degrees Celsius. A little bit of cheese on there. Okay, when the mussels are a little bit grilled already, we're gonna put it one time out of the oven. And then it's looking pretty nice like this already with the bubbles in there. But you see a lot of moisture coming up. We're gonna drizzle that moisture out of there in a little bucket, in a little pot. And then we're just gonna drip that butter on the mussels and put it back in the oven. Let's go. Now the mussels are done, so we're gonna get them out and we're gonna enjoy this nice meal. A good tip of mine is take some nice bread to dip it in the moistures of this beautiful seafood dish. So you can eat some bread on the side. It's pretty hot, so take a towel. I got some leftover chives, so I love to sprinkle some leftover chives on there for some extra color. And here we got a beautiful mussel gratin. You guys and girls, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, you can always leave a like or subscribe on my YouTube channel, of course. I had a lot of fun making it. You can always watch me on my Twitch channel as well, cooking 5 days a week live at Twitch with a lot of fun with the Foodie fam. So thank you for watching. Until the next time, peace!